Welcome, guys. I am doing Dino Crisis right now. I'm playing this on the PS3 because I actually have. I do have the PS1 version, which I already tried to do that. But for some odd reason, the menu system does not work very well. It doesn't work with the game capture device, and I don't blame it. It is an old game from 1999. It wasn't anticipating itself to be able to work with the technology in the future. So I had to buy the PS3 version of this. So I'm playing the PS3 version of this on the card, or excuse me, on the game right now, just so everybody knows. This game is a game from Capcom, and Capcom is a old school. They're not doing so well now, but back in the day, they were very popularly known for basically Resident Evil series. So, as you can see, this is kind of how it is. It's a little bit like Resident Evil. So this was made in 1999. I was probably 13 years old when I first started playing this game. But yeah, it's I wouldn't go as far as saying it's a ripoff of Resident Evil. It's the same people that made it, so how could it really be considered a ripoff, But I would like to just think of it as like Jurassic Park, the video game, the survival horror version of it. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than Shovel Knight. It's a completely different type of game. So I'm going to be quiet during the cutscenes. Not all the time, but if I want to joke around or whatnot. But for the most part, if you're going to be taking this journey with me, then on this game, it'd be best if you were able to hear the dialogue. So I'll go ahead and start a new game. I'm going to do normal. But one thing to take note of, this is an old school game. So there's a certain specific charm with these kind of games that you can't get anywhere else. And that's why I love it so much, and I'm so nostalgic for it. So like I said, I'll be quiet for the cutscenes.
Under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top secret development of new type weapons.
Oh, I thought I wasn't going to be able to do this, actually.
There is an unexpected individual at this facility.
Because it wasn't working for the PS1.
The man is Dr. Kirk,
so glad it
leading
worked for
authority of our
PS3.
nation's energy research.
Such a good thing.
Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident
I hope the
during
volume
course of an
is turned up
experiment
well.
3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that
Because when I originally did it, it was way too low.
Weapon project at this
So it
facility.
didn't work out.
The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
It is Saturday night that I'm recording this.
Data on Dr. Kirk.
Just if anybody was curious, of course. Deceased. Tragic disaster. Dr. Kirk deceased following an accident during an experiment. So I'm guessing that our team is going to be going in for this guy. Actually. So this game...
Operation instructions.
This game stars the main character is a female. Which Capcom likes to do that a lot, actually. With these old school games. Nothing wrong with that. I actually like that. Get a perspective. But you can see this is totally like Resident Evil right here. Oh, just got a text from Mom. She is in New Orleans right now. She just sent me a picture. Sweet deal.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point.
Huge ass beers. So that guy looks like Sub-Zero. So this cutscene is just obviously this is the introduction. They call these FMVs back in the day. It's just an introduction to this game, actually. So sometimes you'll see these really high rendered cutscenes, and then you'll see the actual game itself, which is not as It's definitely not as pretty as this, but it's just a video game thing for the time. So it looks like they have all landed
What
here.
about Cooper?
They're trying to find Kirk. Dr. Kirk.
Wait, wait!
This is totally like Jurassic Park for Japanese version of Jurassic Park. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, so what I was doing in my original recording on this, what I want to do is I want to do a death tally on how many people get killed by dinosaurs in this. So just kind of for fun. Look at the way he runs. It's so bad though. That's classic video game stuff for you. So I hope anybody that's never heard of this game before is excited to see this, just to see this kind of gameplay. So, the kind of games that I have fallen in love with years ago. And he's gone, so that's Death Tally 1. Man, that would... I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Getting eaten alive is probably one of my worst fears in life. Actually,
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
Yeah, let Gale handle it, dude. Don't worry.
All right,
You're worrying too much.
it's clear.
You say it's cool? Alright, so... backyard of the facility. Very interesting type of game for people that don't know.
Let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Later, bro. Happy hunting. Alright, so now I get to take control. First thing I like to do is go to the... Well, see, I'll show, this is what I do here.
Rick
It's...
can handle the inside of the facility on his own.
Damn, dude. Did you take your medits this morning? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and... this is kind of how the game is. It's tank controls. I'll explain that in a second
Let me
here.
guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there and ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very.
Yeah, it sounds like...
We still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
Sounds like Melissa, Sean's wife. Regina. Regina's her name. But see, this is totally different from Shovel Knight, the first one I was playing. For those of you who are following me. This is a survival horror game, and it's like usually pre-rendered backgrounds, but you can see this one's 3D. I think it's the first time they've ever done anything where it was like actual 3D backgrounds, which I think is pretty cool. But it's like you move around what's called tank controls. So like when I move forward, right? I press up. Me pressing up right now moves me forward. I press right to spin right, left to spin left. When I press down on the D-pad, it makes me back up. So basically, no matter what way I'm facing, to move forward, I have to press up. So a lot of people aren't fans of tank controls. I say you guys are a bunch of wussies because it's not that hard. I actually think, to be honest, I think that it works for this type of game. That's why they did tank controls. Because how else can you do it? But there's no. I mean, because like the new Resident Evils, the HD ones, For those guys, you know what I'm talking about. So you need the basement 1 backup generator room key to open this door. So as you can see, I need to open this door with the key card. So it's a game where it's like you're oh, I can push this shit. Oh, nice. How do I pick it up though? Well, you take the multiplier. Mixing this with another medicine will allow you to multiply that item. You got the multiplier. Okay, check it. Oh, no. God. Mixing this with another medicine will allow you to multiply that item. Interesting. So if I were probably to mix it with the hemostat, which is for blood, it stops your bleeding. So this is the main menu, right? So I go here. I have my items. I either do items or supplies. I don't have any real items yet, so I only have supplies. These are my bullets. I have 17 and I can hold 34 total. Hemostats, 1 out of 2. This is to prevent blood loss. Med pack, that's to heal you. This one looks like it will completely recover my health. And then we already know what that one does. Equip. I don't have any other type of ammo. I don't have any other handgun. That's how that works. We got a map. Mix to supply to create a new one. So I guess you could just go right to the mix screen. But that's how that works. There is a sequel. Oh, there's my quick turn, R2. And then L1, or R1, readies my gun. Now, I'm not going to fire it right now, but, like, basically pressing X or something like that will trigger it. So he's checking the ground. Alright. So I'm having so much fun right now. I'm so glad I'm able to do this. I'm going to go back. I'm going to check. I think there's some ammo back here. Alright. It's locked. You need the BG area key to open this door. Okay, so obviously I can't be here yet. So I'm going to go back. So I think these are just loading screens. With Resident Evil, you actually see the doorway. So it's pretty... So this is a little bit different. Okay, so... Let me just double check over here one more time. I don't think there's anything else. Let's go. So I'll go into there later. Let's check inside here. Because I'm thinking that's where I need to go right now. So you inspect it. It's like an investigation. It's really fun. These kind of games are really cool. I personally think. So let's move this. Well, you take the resuscitation. You can return to your life with your health fully restored. So that's like an extra life, probably. So if I wonder if I have to use that before I die, though. Probably, it would make sense. The words backup generator area key, ground level are carved into it. So that's the BG area key. Okay, perfect. Doesn't seem to be operational. Backyard of the facility. So I always liked how they gave you the name of it, of where you're at. So I should leave the inside to Rick. So Rick is the black guy's name. Oh, I'm getting a little radio message. What we got?
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have a very bad feeling about this.
How's the progress going with that security system?
Yeah, detail.
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility is being cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup generators on the ground level?
I'm on it. What are you doing here?
I caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
hand it over. Let's head outside.
Alright then. He seems like a confident leader. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. So, thanks for watching part 1 of my Dino Crisis playthrough. That said, I hope I mentioned the name of this game at the beginning, probably, but Dino Crisis. So if I didn't, but either way, you saw it at the beginning, anyways. But I'm gonna end this episode here. Please tune in for the part 2, and as always, please remember to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel. And have a good one, or I'll talk to you.